We at Family Channel wish you and your family a safe and happy holiday season.
You'd better be ready if you think you can play with the big boys.
You have strayed into Zarkonian airspace. You must be neutralized.
Why do you too, Grandpa?
Okay, show me what you got. Oh, think you're clever, huh?
Mr. Dutton, I've got Rennie in Japan on line 2.
Let them hold. They're the ones who need the tungsten, not me.
Mrs. Matiba,
What's wrong?
there's trouble at the wellhead. They've stopped drilling.
What? I'll get Raymond on the radio right away.
Yeah, find out what happened. Half his crew was at Lee's store. I don't understand this. Here we are in the middle of this drought, and they stopped drilling. Yeah, we need that well. Rory, if that's music I hear, you better have your homework done.
Hey, Mom, yeah, I'm done. I just have to download it.
What happened to the game?
Honestly, Sam, I don't know which one of you is worse.
At least let Karen hard copy and send off his algebra test.
There's more to life than algebra, Margo.
How's the well?
Are you asking me as an employee or as your daughter-in-law?
I've got Raymond on the radio. He wants you out there as soon as possible.
Margo, how's
The well.
Sam,
We're scheduled for a satellite link tomorrow. I'll talk to you then. Tell Raymond I'm on my way, huh?
Take Jamela with you. He'll show you a shortcut. Jamela! Jamela!
Hey, wait up. I'm coming too.
Now, when we decided to move here, you made a commitment to get your homework done. We've been here 1 month, and already you're a week behind.
Mom, Africa's supposed to be this great big adventure, but it's out there, not in here.
Looks like Africa's on your foot.
Whoa, what is that?
The locals say there are footprints of the god Kuswani, where he stepped when the earth was still soft. They say if we drill anymore, it will make the gods angry.
What do you say, Raymond?
It doesn't matter. You are the boss. If you demand it, say may work. Take a look.
Ah, thanks. If this is an important area for these people, we'll just find another well site.
Wrong answer. We have a better chance of finding water here than anywhere else on the ranch.
Rory, you're lucky. A lizard is a spirit messenger. It could mean long life.
Great.
Or death.
Oh.
These tribal beliefs depend a lot on where you live. My dad comes across that kind of thing all the time at rural clinics.
Oh, yeah? It sounds, challenging. I can't wait to meet him.
Yeah.
Hey, Jam. Is this something?
Yeah. Oh, man. It's a rock.
You told me yourself we could expect to see rain this week, Raymond.
I've been wrong before.
But if we open up this well, it will destroy what could be an important archaeological site.
The whole continent is full of ancient history. I don't want Freedom Ranch to join it. I drained the reservoir to keep the maize crop alive last week. This water is all that stands between us and disaster. Look, Miss Dutton, the winds are starting to blow. And that makes fire the real enemy. Do you know what a grass fire can do to a ranch like ours? We could be pumping gallons of water here in 2 days.
This is not a foreman's decision. It's the manager's decision.
We have had 6 different managers the last 5 years. And the place shows it.
Mrs. Dutton, Rory found something.
She's Mujaji, the Rainmaker queen. This is very old.
Yeah, that's before the time of the Mashona.
Mujaji lived in the time of the great stone forts. She was a leader.
How did she make it rain?
She used her power. See her open hand? That calls down the rain. And the closed fist stops it.
Well, if she opens up both hands, it's all right by me. I closed down the well today.
Come on, let's check on dinner.
Okay.
You did the right thing.
Thanks for your vote of confidence. Raymond sure doesn't think so.
Oh, he only sees the bottom line. Everything else suffers as a result.
Just like Sam. No wonder they get along so well, huh?
He's the best range foreman in Southern Africa. That's why Mr. Dutton likes him.
I knew there was a reason.
What the bloody blue blazes is going on down there, Margo? I just got a fax from Raymond telling me he wants to quit.
Why?
Because he doesn't think I'm serious about the operation, letting my son's widow run it.
You pay me to run things here, Sam. That's exactly what I'm doing. And I was doing that as an engineer for a Kanko long before I married Dawn.
And I'll tell you something else. I do not like being second-guessed by a satellite dish.
Now, calm down, Margo. I didn't say I agreed with him.
But you do.
I know he cares about Freedom Ranch.
Well, so do I, Sam. But my idea of running it doesn't include stomping on somebody's ancestors for a few acres of maize.
At least, let me bring in a government archaeologist.
That's thousands of acres, Margo. And I can't help but think it's the same decision that Don would have made.
That's one of the reasons I made it.
But I would have overruled him, too. I want that well.
I heard you and Grandpa talking about Dad.
You're listening?
You were yelling. Does Grandpa still want us to come home?
Your dad wanted us to live here. And this was his dream.
I still miss him.
No, honey. I know you do. I do too.
Mom, it's gonna rain. Look at it. Maybe that necklace brought us luck.
Bad luck. Listen.
I don't hear anything.
Well, there's no thunder.
It's dry lightning. Brings no rain. It doesn't matter who was right about the well-known. Fire season just begun.
I'm just over the hill from the compound. It's spreading faster than I thought.
I can't hear you. You are breaking up. Over?
It's moving north. The canyon might hold it for a day, but after that, she'll jump for sure. Then we all be looking for new jobs. Over.
Listen, I'm glad you're still with us.
Sorry, I didn't copy. You're breaking up.
I'm starting a fire break on the south side of the property. That ought to help.
It might help if the wind doesn't shift.
Jambele? Your father called.
He isn't coming, is he?
Well, they're expecting injuries from the fire, so he'll be needed at the clinic.
And the last time it was the diphtheria outbreak. The time before that, it was yellow fever. Sometimes I wish he wasn't a doctor.
Raymond, the smoke's reached the house. It's serious.
Fires are breaking out all over. If the wind keeps up, we'll never contain it. We'll have to pull the man back to the compound. The only thing that can help now is rain.
I'm working on that. If I can reach Joe Chan in Hawaii, I'll get him to seed the clouds.
That has only a 20% chance of success.
I've seen it work.
I've seen it not work.
Come on back and grab a raincoat. Over and out.
Well, what do you know? He isn't going to run.
Hey, Jam. It's a drag about your dad.
Yeah. Haven't seen him in 3 months. Who knows when he'll be able to get away again.
Yeah. My dad used to be away a lot, too. When he got home, he always made up for it, you know. Sometimes we go fishing on this little lake in Muskoka. We even made our own boat.
What right have I got to complain? I'm sorry.
That's all right. Hey, here it is. From the 1600s. They called her Mujaji, the white-faced transformer of clouds. In times of drought, it was said her people were crying. They brought her gifts and danced for her.
Is that all it says? Doesn't it mention smoke from the skins of their ancestors?
Let's see. Yeah, then they burned the skins of their ancient ancestors to make magic smoke.
These things always have a catch to them. Kiss of all the beast. Eaten and trail.
Eat fish on Friday.
Boys, I need your help.
Mom, you gotta see this database I logged onto. We found out the secrets of Mujaji.
You mean you've been tying up the phone line all this time? I'm waiting for a call from Joe Chan.
But Mom, the necklace.
Is the last thing we should be thinking about here, Rory. The fire's out of control. We need planes. Now get off the phone.
Go.
I guess finding the necklace is bad luck.
Look, stop the necklace, Jam. Freedom Ranch was my dad's dream, and it's about to burn down.
Come on, let's go.
If you'd made them finish the well, we'd have some way of fighting this.
Come on, Rory. There's always plenty of blame to go around.
The planes still haven't come.
And the fire still hasn't jumped the canyon. Maybe we'll get some good wind. It could blow back and burn itself out.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Rory, come on. Your father so much wanted you to be here at Freedom Ranch.
Not like this!
Yes, just like this. With the drought, with the fire, and with the danger.
So what am I supposed to do?
Fight back. Pray. Just don't give up.
Fire in the gunboat! Hurry up! More water! Take this back in! Come on! Bring it in!
Have the planes left yet?
They're on the way, but there's zero visibility in the mountains.
We may have to evacuate.
We've done it before.
Imphula, imphula, imphula. Imphula. Imphula, imphula, imphula. Imphula, imphula, imphula. Imphula. Imphula, imphula, imphula. Imphula, imphula, imphula. Imphula. Imphula, imphula, imphula. Dabelani ngoma. Imphula, imphula, imphula. Ingoma yasizwe. Ingoma yasizwe. Ingoma yasizwe. Dabelani ngoma. Imphula, ingoma yasizwe. Ingoma yasizwe. Ingoma yololo. Imphula, ingoma yololo. Dabelani ngoma. Imphula, ingoma yololo. Ingoma yasizwe. Ingoma yololo. Imphula, ingoma yololo. Dabelani ngoma. Imphula, ingoma yololo. Ingoma yasizwe. Ingoma yololo. Imphula, ingoma yololo.
I think our sons are trying to help.
I moved up here so Rory and I could get closer together. It seems I just push him further away from me.
Oh, he only sees with the eyes of a child. Maybe you expect too much.
Look at him. He is his father's son. I mean, Don would definitely be dancing. And I'd be telling him he was wasting his time, too.
Not if Mujaji comes.
Imphula, imphula, imphula. Abelani, imphula. Imphula, imphula, imphula. Abelani, imphula, imphula, imphula. Abelani, imphula. Imphula, imphula,
Red or Yin? The fire's down to the canyon.
We must evacuate!
Awesome! Man, fire's so destructive. But I don't know, I can't explain it, but walking through this feels like the beginning of something.
You know, you're beginning to sound just like your dad.
Thank God everyone is all right. Margo there?
Sorry, Mr. Dutton. She just stepped out.
Well, one thing's for sure, Raymond. It's too bad it wasn't Mujaji's doing. And Margo wouldn't have had to pay Joe Chan for his planes.
I wouldn't have to yell at her for making such an expensive decision without consulting me.
Margo did the right thing.
Oh, I know that.
But I'm not going to admit it without a good fight.
Speaking of fights, Sam, what about that archaeologist we were talking about earlier?
Goodbye, Margo.
Sam!